To create a while loop that counts, you need to create a variable outside of the while loop, and then you need to check that variable to see if it is true in a Boolean expression. Then you must change the value of that variable inside of that while loop, and you can see that this counts from 1 to 4. Now take a look at the while loop. Before it runs, it checks a Boolean expression to see if this is true. If it is true, then it runs the code, and it keeps running this code as long as this Boolean expression is true. Let's go ahead and increase the value of the variable, and now let's run it. And you'll see that because we've changed the value of x to 195, this Boolean expression, x is less than or equal to 4, is false. And so it never runs this code. And so the while loop, because it checks its Boolean value first, there's always a chance that it will never run. So there's another variation, and it's called a repeat while loop. The repeat while loop looks like this. Let's create a new variable, call it y. Repeat. And now we must always change the value of the variable within the loop. And you see if we run this code, we get the exact same results. So this repeat while loop runs 4 times, and because y is equal to 1, it does not check the Boolean expression until after it runs its code at least once. So the big difference is that a while loop may run 0 times, and a repeat while loop always runs at least once. You can see here, when we left x as 195, this Boolean expression was false, and so this while loop never runs at all. If we change this y value to 195, you'll see that it will always run at least once. And then it checks a Boolean expression. And as long as this Boolean expression is true, it will keep repeating. But because this Boolean expression is false, when y is equal to 195, this repeat while loop only runs once, and then it stops. So the big difference again is a while loop may run 0 or more times, and a repeat while loop always runs at least once.